8 November 2024 আমি কভাৰ কৰিম দিছ ফিউ টপিকছ ফ্ৰম দ্য আছাম ট্ৰিবিউন, দ্য হিন্দু আৰু ইণ্ডিয়ান এক্সপ্ৰেছ নিউজ পেপাৰ। প্ৰথমতে অসম বাৰ্ডছৰ কাৰেণ্ট এফেয়াৰ্ছখিনি আমি চাই লওঁ আহক। প্ৰথমটো হ'ল দৰংগা ইমিগ্ৰেশ্যন চেক পোষ্ট। যোৱা বছৰ আমাৰ নিউজত আছিলে দ্য গেলেফু মাইণ্ডফুলনেছ প্ৰজেক্ট আৰু লেটাৰ ছাবচিকুৱেণ্টলি ইট ৱাজ আস্ক ইন APSC মেইনছ 2023 এই বছৰ। In similar aspect, Darranga will be very important. It's a immigration check post located in the Tamulpur district. Aru, although it is inside the Indian facility, it will be considered as a joint facility and which will further boost the trade, business, tourism and people-to-people connect. যদি আমি Act East policy কথা কওঁ, so আমি জানো 4C nomenclature of Act East policy. আৰু 4C আমাৰ কি হয়, 4C আমাৰ হ'ল এটা হ'ল কালচাৰ। যদি ইয়াত চাওঁ ইয়াৰ পৰা আমাৰ কোনটো আহিছে পিপল টু পিপল কানেক্ট। নেক্সটটো হ'ল কমাৰ্চ। কমাৰ্চ আমাৰ কোনটো আহিব ট্ৰেড বিজনেছ এটচেট্ৰা, ৰাইট। দেন কানেক্টিভিটি ডেফিনেটলি হয় আৰু লগতে লাষ্টৰটো হ'ল কেপাচিটি বিল্ডিং। চ' ইট উইল বুষ্ট দ্য ইণ্ডিয়া ভূটান টাইজ। আৰু দ্য ইমিগ্ৰেশ্যন চেক পোষ্ট এট দৰংগা ইজ নট অনলি এ কমাৰ্চিয়েল বাট অলছ' এ ইমিগ্ৰেশ্যন চেক পোষ্ট। চ' কমাৰ্চিয়েল হাবো হ'ব, ইমিগ্ৰেশ্যন চেক পোষ্টো হ'ব, আৰু ইটছ এ strategic initiative to boost the economic growth and regional connectivity. As residents of two neighboring nations, as per the Act, as per their respective Act, the Indians and Bhutanese do not require passports for border crossing. However, for foreigners, it will serve as a crucial route. And সেইকাৰণে আমাৰ tourism sector, it will give some positive aspect. So India Bhutan relation আমাৰ Act East policy আৰু আমাৰ ইষ্টাৰ্ণ ছেক্টৰত আমাৰ যিখিনি বুষ্ট নতুনকৈ দিছে ইণ্ডিয়ান গভৰ্ণমেণ্টে সেইখিনি ক্ষেত্ৰত আমাৰ মেইনছৰ কাৰণে ইণ্টাৰভিউৰ কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হ'ব। দ্য নেক্সট ওৱান ইজ ৰিগাৰ্ডিং দ্য যোৰহাট মাজুলীৰ ব্ৰিজ। চাওক যিখিনি যোৰহাটৰ এক্সপিৰিয়েঞ্চ আছে ইণ্টাৰভিউ দি আছে তেওঁলোকৰ কাৰণে লগতে মাজুলীখিনিৰ কাৰণে বহুতেই ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হ'ব। চ' অৰিজিনেল কনষ্ট্ৰাকশ্যন কোম্পানী expresses inability to complete the Jorhat Majuli bridge. So 2024 পইচত এখন কমপ্লিশ্যন হোৱা কথা আছিলে আৰু প্ৰজেক্টটো ইমপ্লিমেণ্ট কৰি আছিলে উত্তৰ প্ৰদেশ ষ্টেট ব্ৰিজ কৰ্পৰেশ্যন লিমিটেড। ইট ৱাজ এৱাৰ্ডেড দ্য কণ্ট্ৰেক্ট ফৰ কনষ্ট্ৰাকশ্যন অফ দ্য Jorhat Majuli bridge over Brahmaputra. It has now almost surrendered the work, having expressed their inability to complete the work. Okay. According to the agreement of the award, the bridge was scheduled to complete in 48 months. However, after 35 months, only 32% of the work have been completed. Now, it is up to the ministry, Transport Ministry, Central Government to take actions. Now, there is a concept of liquidated damages. Now, liquidated damages are a contractual provision that serves as a predetermined amount of compensation a contractor must pay to the client if they fail to complete the work within the agreed upon time frame. These clauses included in contracts to avoid disputes over calculating the actual damages that delays might cause. In construction projects, delays in completing the work can lead to significant financial losses. যেনেকৈ আমাৰ বগীবিল almost there was 10 years delay, right? These losses can include increased overheads, loss of revenue, missed business opportunities, or penalties from third parties. To manage this risk, parties often agree in advance on an amount that will be payable if the project is delayed. This amount is named as the liquidated damages. So, interview karma important ho pare, right? Prelims karma important ho pare. So, Jorhat Majuli bridge. So, amar jikini infrastructure overhaul kori ase, amar north east tar eta part hoy. But it is getting delayed. Next one is बहुत important है upcoming interview करने OBC MOBC as indigenous. So OBC MOBC applicants to be as indigenous for Mission Basundhara 3.0. Okay. So OBC MOBC committee including the co-responsibility committee will now be treated as indigenous applicants under Mission Basundhara 3.0. The in-principle decision by state government was recently taken and official notification will be published shortly on the subject. Now, how will it impact the communities? See, যদি আমি কওঁ ল্যান্ড ৰিফৰ্মৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত এটা কিৱৰ্ড TICCD, টেনেন্সি ৰিফৰ্ম, ইণ্টাৰমিডিয়েট ৰিফৰ্ম, ল্যান্ড সিলিং, ল্যান্ড কনচলিডেশ্যন, এণ্ড নাও ল্যান্ড digitalization is going on. These are the 5 pillars of land reforms in India and also in Assam. So applicants for land settlement under Mission Basundhara submission for 3 generational domicile in the state was made mandatory, but it was relaxed for ST, SC, T tribes, ex-T tribes, Adivasi and Gorkha communities as indigenous applicants under Mission Basundhara 3.0 launched last month without having to provide to documents for their 3 generational domicile. Or etia, the policy decision of the state has also extended OBC MOBC including Coast Rajwansis. Now, why it was needed? The state government launched Mission Basundhara 2.0 in 2022, during which most of the applicants belonging to ST, SC, T tribe, ex-T tribe, Adivasis, OBC, MOBC and Gorkha community did not get land settlement. Most of them did not get land settlement. The primary reason was for rejection of the application for non-submission of the 3 generational domicile documents. So, it was creating barrier but certain hindrances. So, this now was a must in Basundhara 2.0. When the fact came to light, government analyzed the reasons behind rejections. He government they have taken the policy decision to treat OBC MOBC as indigenous along with the SC, ST, etc. So, Mission Basundhara 3.0, why 2.0 rejection bahut khini asle etc. These things will be important for prelims, mains and also upcoming interview. Next one is regarding wetland interlinking. Central government asked Assam government to prepare note on wetlands interlinking. Now, one of the major issue that affects normal lives in rural and urban area during monsoon is the artificial flooding. To mitigate the problem, state government initially announced in this year wetland interlinkage. Initially, Government of Assam allocated 200 crores for this paradigm shift in practice of flood management from the region. According to survey, bahute beshi important by NESAC, Northeast Space Application Center, a total of 271 wetlands, lakes were found to be suitable for flood water diversions. So, NESAC already survey korise aru as per that survey 271 ta wetlander flood water diversion probability ase. In fact, this was asked in 2023 ebosor hoysa APSC mains also. In the initial phase, few large wetlands were identified for rejuvenation, right, and interlinkage. Tarpra ki ho amar 220 lakh cubic meter water source amar additional thakibo, which will help us in the industry, etc. Also, NESAC has further carried out hydrological analysis of the flood causing rivers and said that it was found that the flood peak of some rivers may reduce from 20 to 80% after the floodwater diversion. So, almost up to 80% amar jikhini flood propensity ase hekhini amar reduce hobo, and hence it is expected to significantly boost tourism, revive the depleting groundwater aquifers and also revive our fragile aquatic ecosystem. Now, update ki hoy, Union Home Secretary Govind Mohan has asked the Assam government to prepare detailed feasibility report on these 271 wetlands by December. The project to rejuvenate the wetlands and connect them for flood water storage may cost the state to the tune of 500 crores. Already, Assam government for wetland rejuvenations, bills, etc. karone SWIFT program, Sustainable Wetland and Integrated Fisheries Transformation, announced korisile to be implemented under the Asian Development Bank. So, it's a very, very important topic, prelims, mains and interview karone. Next one is regarding border disputes. Union Home Secretary reviews progress of Assam, Meghalaya, Arunachal border agreements. Now, so Union Home Secretary this week had held a series of meets regarding the border conflict in the regions. After detailed discussion, it was decided that Assam and Meghalaya will extend their cooperation so that the entire survey of works of 6 remaining areas, Kotkot, Tarapari, Gizang, Hahim, Baklapara, Kahilipara, Pilankata, and Ratachera, will be completed in the next 6 months. Also, regarding Assam Arunachal Pradesh border conflict, 38 agreed villages are to be completed in the next 6 months. So, Assam, Meghalaya, after the 1972 state bifurcation, they have long-standing dispute in 12 areas along 884.9 kilometer interstate border. Okay, out of this, initially 6 places were taken up for settlement. Similarly, Assam and Arunachal, around 1200 disputed area আছে Assam Arunachal মাজত, আৰু they have signed the Namsai Declaration in 2023 to resolve the border dispute. And under the declaration, the resolution of the principle of disputes regarding 37 locations out of 120 disputed villages along the borders between the two states. Okay, so border dispute কাৰণে আমাৰ ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট, আৰু আমাৰ যিখিনি কমিটিও আছে বেলেগ বেলেগ যেনেকৈ চান্দ্ৰাচুৰি কমিটি, ৰাইট, তো এটচেট্ৰা উইল বি ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট ফৰ প্ৰিলিমছ. Next one is security issue. Center alerts northeastern states on Bangladesh outfits possible terror activities. So, central government alerted northeastern states regarding activities of Jamaat-ul Mujahideen Bangladesh group and its associates. And as per the information, the groups are planning to set up base in Assam and Tripura because of certain geographic and population factors. But till now, Indian agencies have foiled such plans. In the last year, Assam police has arrested many suspected members of Bangladesh terror groups, Ansarullah Bangla Team, ABT, and Al-Qaeda in the Indian subcontinents, AQIS. So all these arrests took place in the border districts. Okay, and they were charged under Unlawful Activities Act, Passport Act 1920, and the Foreigners Act 1946. So security karne after the Bangladesh unrest, so the northeastern states they are facing many possible terror activities. Okay, so internal security karne amar important hoy. Also, the BSF has augmented vigil along the 4096 kilometer Bangladesh border following the near complete turmoil of the country. Out of the border, 5 Indian states, West Bengal highest, next Tripura, next Meghalaya, Mizoram, and Assam. Okay. Also, in the recent months, there were 450 Bangladeshi national arrests and 60 Rohingya by various security forces in Tripura. Okay. Also, Assam recently, in the last 2 months, intercepted 140 infiltrators. So, security issue amar ki ase yate, eta hol jikhini amar ISI linked hoy, next to hol Jamaat-ul-Mujahideen Bangladesh, or next to hol Ansarullah Bangla Team and Al-Qaeda in the Indian subcontinent, AQIS. Okay, these are the major factors for possible northeastern regions security issues. Okay, our government already there are many CAPF forces in the vigil and also the security agencies. Also, in the recent times, Assam government has after the updation and technological upgradation of the police forces, now they are taking actions. Next one is regarding Brahmaputra Board. Bahut beshi important ei bochor interview karone. So Brahmaputra Board is a statutory organization under Ministry of Jal Shakti, created in 1983 for the preparation of flood and erosion control master plans for the northeastern regions. It has so far created over 50 master plans. Okay, now there are many issues. Kiki hoy, recruitment in the board at all levels have stopped long back, resulting in perennial manpower crisis. Okay, and one of the main reasons is the large-scale absence of engineers who are critical to the existence of the organization. Next to whole, a sudden shift in recruitment since 2021-22 has apparently made things worse instead of improving. The shift to recruit manpower through SSC and UPSC resulted in people from outside the northeast with no knowledge of the region getting appointed. Or hetu karne, without geographical knowledge, without the regional cultural knowledge, etc., it has created hindrance. As for the grade 4 clerical cadre personnel recruited through SSC exams, almost entire manpower was from outside northeast, and many of these employees were overqualified. Or he karne they invariably led to organization for better jobs elsewhere. Also, the Northeastern Hydraulic and Allied Research Institutes, a part of Brahmaputra Board, having a fully equipped laboratory for testing all building materials, river model study and training facility, is on the verge of being handed to the Tezpur-based Nejwal, a small training institute under the same ministry. So, our main problem ki hol eta hol manpower. Our manpower problem to ki hol karone এটা মেইন প্ৰব্লেম হ'ল যে 2021-22 পৰা আমাৰ SSC UPSC থ্ৰুতে আমাৰ ৰিক্ৰুটমেণ্ট হৈ আছে আৰু মেক্সিমামখিনি আমাৰ সেইকাৰণে কি হয় অসমৰ বা নৰ্থ ইষ্টৰ বাহিৰৰ পাৰ্চন হয় আৰু সেইটো কাৰণে দে ডোণ্ট হেভ এনাফ নলেজ ৰিগাৰ্ডিং দ্য ৰিজিয়ন এটচেট্ৰা অ'কে আৰু সেইটো কাৰণে আৰু অলছ' দে লেটাৰ লিভ ফৰ বেটাৰ জবছ এলছৱেৰ চ' ইট হেজ ক্ৰিয়েটেড এ ভেকুৱাম ইন মেন পাৱাৰ Solution: all India recruitments for other central departments and agencies cannot be equated with that of the Brahmaputra Board, as posting is restricted only to the northeastern region in the latter, and hence a separate recruitment policy for the board with trust on appointing people from the region will be ideal. Okay, so important hobo. Next one is road accidents in New York, Assam, or Brazilian declaration will be important 2015. So Assam registered the second highest death rate per lakh population in road traffic incidents after Arunachal Pradesh among the northeastern states. Okay, 2023 it was rank 1, it was rank 2. Okay, as per data, Assam registered an 8.52% death after a 9.63% death per lakh population registered by Arunachal Pradesh in 2022. So people in the age group 25 to 35 years, followed by persons age 38 to 45 and 10 to 15 years of age, bear the maximum fatalities in the road accidents. According to data, factors that lead to such road accidents include inappropriate and excessive speed, young people, particularly males, shift workers, people with untreated sleep apnea syndrome, high risk driving behavior, etc. Logote, vulnerable road users in urban and residential areas, handheld mobile telephones while driving, traveling in darkness or poor lighting, vehicle factors, braking, handling, etc. have increased the number of road accidents. Okay, so 2023 report pote Assam ranked 19th in the severity index of road crashes in the entire country as per the ministry. So road accidents data for Assam will be important. Next is, as Niti Aayog CEO said that India should be part of RCEP, CPTPP, okay, for its trade, business, etc. Okay, so now RCEP. So these are the members of RCEP. Okay, and this is the CPTPP, Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership, or RCEP মানে কি হয়? It means Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership. Now, what are the implications? Positive implications. It will enhance trade opportunities. Joining RCEP and CPTPP would significantly boost India's trade by providing access to larger markets, particularly in Asia-Pacific regions. Okay. Next to integration into global supply chains, regulatory alignments, etc. Now, what are the challenges? At a whole, increased competition with China. One of the primary risks of joining RCEP is the potential for increased competition with Chinese firms, which may have cost advantage due to economies of scale, pressure on domestic industries, and easy geopolitical impact on the economy. So, RCEP prelims কাৰণে important. কোন country আছে already UPSC খুদিছে আৰু comprehensive and progressive agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership is also important. Next one is Solar Alliance Stocktake. So, ISA, International Solar Alliance. So, it's a global intergovernmental organization dedicated to advancing global solar power adoption for a carbon neutral future. Conceptualized in 2015 COP21. Quote is like Paris Declaration. Now, 103 member countries and 17 signatory countries. Okay. So, recently, seventh session of the assembly took place. Our India has been re-elected as president of ISA from 2024 to 2026 with France as vice president. Prelims কাৰণে খুবেই important. Okay, চাৰিটা report ইয়াত কোৱা হৈছিলে. এটা হ'ল World Solar Market Report 2024. তো ইয়াত কোৱা হৈছে যে global solar capacity increased from 1.22 gigawatt to 1419 gigawatt in 2023. Manufacturing to exceed demand. Solar manufacturing set to exceed 1100 gigawatt by 2024. So solar jobs also increase. Next to all, World Investment Report 2024. Yat ki koa hoise global nari investment rising from 2.4 trillion to 3.1 trillion in 2024. World Technology Report. Yat koa hoise technology breakthroughs, multi-junctions perovskite cells. Prelims are important, emerging as disruptive technology. cost reduction in solar, আৰু GH2 readiness assessment for African countries report. Okay, so এইখিনি হ'ল GH মানে গ্ৰীণ হাউচ গেছ এটচেট্ৰা, আৰু এইখিনি আমাৰ প্ৰিলিমছ আৰু মেইনছ দুইটাৰ কাৰণে সমানে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হয়। ইয়াৰ বাহিৰে যদি আমি চাওঁ টোটেল ইনষ্টল কেপাচিটি উইথ কাউণ্ট্ৰিজ চাইনা হাইয়েষ্ট, দেন ইউৰোপিয়ান ইউনিয়ন, USA, জাপান, জাৰ্মানী, ইণ্ডিয়া, ব্ৰাজিল, অষ্ট্ৰেলিয়া, ইটালী এণ্ড স্পেইন। প্ৰিলিমছৰ কাৰণে দিছ চাৰ্ট কেন বি ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট। Next one is environmental current affairs. So COP29 Baku. So COP29, the 29th conference of the parties, UN Framework Convention on Climate Change, is being held in Baku, Azerbaijan from November 11 to 22. Aru, the finance COP announces on focuses on global climate finance, setting goals for increasing carbon storage, expanding renewable energy, and cutting methane emissions. Or why methane reduction is priority? Methane is a potent greenhouse gas. So greenhouse gas কি কৰে, যিখিনি ইনকামিং চৰ্টেজ সোলাৰ ৰেডিয়েশ্যন সেইকাৰণে ট্ৰান্সফাৰ হয়, বাট যিখিনি আমাৰ টেৰেষ্ট্ৰিয়েল ৰেডিয়েশ্যন আছে সেইখিনি কাৰণে কি হয়, এইখিনি ব্লক কৰা ষ্টাৰ্ট কৰে, সেইকাৰণে আমাৰ কি হয়, আমাৰ ৱাৰ্মিং হ'বলৈ আৰম্ভ কৰে। চ' মিথেন ইজ এ পটেণ্ট গ্ৰীণহাউচ গেছ, 28 times the warming potential of carbon dioxide and over a 100-year time scale. And its concentration is rising rapidly. So what are India's main source of methane emissions? In India, the primary source of methane emission is agriculture, especially rice cultivation and livestock, which accounts for 74% of its methane emissions. Okay. How is India addressing it? India promotes climate resilient farming practices through National Mission for Sustainable Agriculture. What is India's strategy? India has developed a strong regulatory framework for waste management through implementation, although implementation can be challenging. Key initiatives such as Govardhan, Swachh Bharat, etc., and also Swachh Bharat Urban 2.0. What role does US-China methane partnership play at COP29? Despite the differences, US and China has cooperated on methane reduction, and they provided a model for India to further engage with global leaders. How is COP29's opportunity for India? It offers a platform to India to accelerate its methane reduction. Our logotek engaging with US-China methane partnership and other global initiatives can help India strengthen its methane control prices and achieve targeted emissions reductions. Next one is regarding millets bran. Removing bran on millets reduces the benefits of eating them. So millets are rich sources of protein, fiber, minerals, iron, calcium, etc. Are mainly grown in Kharif season. According to Agriculture and Processed Foods Development Authority, India is the world's largest producer of millets. Now, how does processing affect the nutrients? The processing and preparing millets for consumption can affect nutrients in 3 ways: enhance them, suppress, remove them, and ignore them. Husk and outer layer of millets is removed from the grains because it is composed of cellulosic matter that the human cannot digest. Okay. So, but at least once it is founded, when it is done to pearl millets, their phytic acid and polyphenol contents drop. The second common step is to decorticate the grain. That means remove any other outer covering and re-expose the seed. That's key once it is founded, the mechanical and handwork decortication didn't have significant different effects. They both remove gluten, dietary fiber, which are very important. The removing the bran from millets results in decreasing their protein, dietary fiber, fat, mineral, phytate content in them, while increasing carbohydrates and amylose content. A recent paper of Nature Sprinter has shown. Now, then, jodi amar imankini effect kore, why millets are polished? Removing the bran and germ extends the shelf life of millets. Millet bran is rich in fats, and not removing them might reduce their shelf life. Aru hetu karone এই ব্ৰেন পাৰ্টটো ৰিমুভ কৰা হয়। নেক্সট ইজ গুগল ক্লাউড আনভেইলছ নিউ ইনিচিয়েটিভ টু এম্পাৱাৰ AI startups in India. So, the tech giant recently introduced Emerging ISV Partner Springboard, a 12-week program designed to supercharge growth of AI startups. Okay, and support them through Google for Startups Cloud Program. So, recently global Google Cloud Summit took place, and here Google said that new initiatives to empower AI startups in India. Excuse me. Next, Australia plans social media ban for children under 16. এথিক্সৰ কাৰণে ইণ্টাৰভিউৰ কাৰণে আমাৰ বহুত ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হ'ব। So this is all about today's current affairs. Thank you.